Hello, everybody. Tonight I was showing you the website Course Hero. This is a website used by teachers and students that is used to find course material, lesson plans, and just help out anybody who has a question about a certain subject, a certain class, or just kind of anything in the educational field. So, first, we're going to start up by signing up. So, the sign up button is in the top right hand corner. We're going to go ahead and click that, and then we're going to sign up here on the right hand side. First, it's going to ask you what you are: a student, a former student, an educator. Then you're going to put in your address, your username, your password, and your school if you would like. Then you want to create that free account. So there is a premium and a regular account, but we will talk about that later. So once we sign in, then we go back to the main page. So here is where we can start to search for different material. So in this main search bar here where it says Master Your Classes and has access to over 20 million course-specific study materials. So in this search bar, we can search anything: subjects, questions, study guides, class notes, kind of anything that you have. So for now, we'll start with math, and then you type in your school if you want, so that maybe your teacher or someone in your class has already posted something. So we'll start with peers. So if you have a math question, so you have one of five options that come up. The course will come up, questions and explanations, a study document, a study guide, or a video. So right now we're seeing a lot of questions, but if you keep scrolling down, you'll find more that they have. See, there's endless pages. There's 9, but there's probably more after that. So if you just type in your problem and you put it on the search bar and someone else had a question about that same problem, then that will come up. And if the answer is in that problem, you can also find that answer. So that way you're seeing how they got the answer, but you're also getting the answer at the same time. That's a really cool part about it, is that you can find the answers that you need from other people. So now we're going to go back to the Course Hero, to the main spot where we can find our information. So we want to go to the study resources. So we have 3 options: by school, by subject, and by book. So if we click on the books one, it pretty much brings up every book ever written. Most of them are from English classes like in high school and college. So for example, we'll type in Great Gatsby. So when we click Great Gatsby, it gives you videos, an overview, like the author, the year published, the tense, about the title. It also gives you diagrams and plot diagram, timeline, character map. It gives you different worksheets that have been used by other teachers and players. And other players. So and it also gives you the characters, the symbols, the themes. There's a lot of options. There's discussion questions on the left-hand side, the biography about the author, all the chapters. There's just a lot here that students who don't understand the book or have questions can come here to look for that. So then next we'll go by school. So if you're struggling at a school and you know that you need help with one of your classes, you can try to find your class here. So we'll type in El Camino Real High School. And then let's say, so here are all the options of documents or anything that's been submitted from El Camino in a class at El Camino. So let's say you have a history question. We'll click on the history one, History 101, one document. So someone uploaded a study document from History 1 that you could use to help you on your test. So there's just a lot of options. Here are more, showing one of 30 pages from history classes at El Camino. So if you don't even go here, you could still pull from this and gather information if it's about about the subject you have a question on. So it's just a great way to find your class, your subject, if you're struggling in that class. And then the next one is by subject. This is the best one. Here it gives you, pretty much breaks down all of the subjects and the courses and everything that it can help you with. So for example, we'll go Introduction to Biology. So we click on this one, and then it has everything: the chemistry of life, cells, and then it gives you different options for these for each probably chapter. So if we go to genetics, sexual reproduction, meiosis, it gives you the overview at a glance. It just kind of shows you everything. And here on the left hand side, the vocabulary, each part of that section, it shows you and gives you help if you have it. So it's just a great tool for students who are behind. Maybe you missed a day because you were sick. This can help you catch up. So those are the 3 ways that you could find your study resources. But also, if you need help, they have tutoring, which I think is a great thing that they have on this website. If you just put in any question, attachment, or anything that you need a tutor to help you with, you could just put it in here, and then you click get your answer. You put in your subject so that they can help find the tutor for you. And then the tutor will answer your question as soon as they can. And they'll get it step by step so that you understand why they got the answer. It gives you tips for good questions, bad questions. And then at the bottom, it shows you all the tutors most of the tutors that they have. It tells you what they're experts in and if they can help you out in that subject that you need. And the cool part is if you need money and you think you could be a tutor, you could become a tutor online here too. You'll get paid to help other people, and you'll probably get premium membership as well, which is really cool. So here at the bottom, they give you more subjects, pretty much all of them. There's probably more though. So it just is a great way to get help for students on something that they need. So when dealing with premium or the free, most of the time you have to pay for the premium. But this website does a better thing. They do it to where if you submit documents for classes, you get free membership to look at other people's documents as well. I like this a lot because people who don't have the money and can't afford to pay for these websites can submit their own documents, create their own classes so that they can look at other people's documents. It just makes it more of an even playing field for everybody. That's what I really like. Also, if you refer friends here, you can get free access as well. So there's other ways besides just paying for it, which I really like. And here are just some of the ways that you can do it. Also, so it's not just for students, but it's for educators as well. As you can see, the fourth tab here on the top right is for educators. Here they have everything, so you can search for tips, for teaching tips. So here are some like help students receive feedback by teaching them how to deliver it, change student perspectives. There's just a lot of different articles to help you get information about teaching that other teachers use that help them. And then it also gives you videos about master educators showing students and teachers how they teach their master subject, and kind of just gives you a different perspective on teaching. And then down here we have all the teachers who are a part of this website. You can see it shows their school. You can follow them to see if they upload more information. Just a great way for teachers to kind of spread each other's information and use things that work with one teacher but maybe not the other. It's a good community based website. And then if you keep going down, they have classroom tips to help you if you're stuck for like a project or remembering student names. And then they also have a lecture series where teachers talk about their teaching philosophy and their style, and then you as a listener can take whatever you want if it fits in your classroom or not. It's just kind of up to you what you want to take from this website. I think this is a really good website. It has a lot to offer for students and teachers, and teachers can give this website to their students so that if they're lost, if the teacher's not responding, they have somewhere to go for help. And that's why I really think this is a great website. Thank you for listening and have a good night.